Lover's Lane. Oh, that's nice. Whoa. Hello, hello, and indeed hello. And then, there's no easy way of saying this, but this video is going to be about sex.
So I've tried to make this as family friendly as humanly possible, but you know, even if you are part of my family, this may get a little bit awkward. Okay, thanks, bye!
So this is also a video response to Brett Ball's The Talk, where he talks about, you know, that awkward half an hour where your parents sit you down and talk to you about the changes that are going to go on in your life. You know, that talk. And Brett, whatever has kind of subsequently happened after that talk, has worked. In case you don't know, Brett is a really great vlogger, but he's also well known for his really beautiful clientele. And Brett, you know, thank you for giving that talk, because, like, among us young men, the quality of discourse about sex on the internet is appalling. It's all kind of like, that woman has breasts, that woman has genitalia, that woman has breasts. I won't need any dollars to look at those breasts. And that needs to change. So what I'm proposing is a talk 2.0. So when I had the talk, it was over here. My dad drew a line from where I was, age 10, to where I would be in 7 years, age 17. Obviously. And he talked about the changes that were going to happen in my body over the next 7 years. Like age 13, I'd start fancying girls. Age 15, 16-ish, my voice would start to break. And age 16, 17-ish, I would start
shaving in a manly way.
And you know, that's really great and all, but when you are 17 and you're like this huge hormonal mess and like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? The last thing you want is like your parents to talk to you about that kind of thing, because it's really, really embarrassing. So let me, Joan Collier, give you the talk 2.0. The sex/gender you fancy aren't from the planet Zorg, they're human beings. So say you get a group of straight men together at a pub or something, and they'll all be talking about women, but not women as we know them, women as if they were aliens from the sexy planet of Zorg. Basically, we're not talking about them as humans, we're talking about them as ideas, which is really, 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 really harmful. And the exact same thing happens with women. Like, they're either creepazoid aliens from the planet Zorg or Ryan Gosling incarnates from the planet Zorg. Let me submit to you that the only differences between men and women, as far as, you know, actual biological sex goes, is that women can get pregnant. Your sexuality is probably fine. I say probably because there are some cases where sexual fantasy is a little bit taboo, and rightly so. So the general rules about this really are, as long as it's consensual, safe, and legal, you're fine. Porn is either unambiguously good or unambiguously evil. It's kind of in between, sort of. Honestly, I don't watch that much of it. But porn is good for two things. First, an anatomy lesson, and second, knowing what people are into. What porn isn't good for is an archetype of what sex should be, or what your sexual partner should be like. If you want to attract people that you fancy, take care of yourself, be confident, and meet new people. Maybe, most likely, you're really trying to look for people. Taking care of yourself is pretty self-explanatory, you know, like washing and brushing your teeth and all that kind of thing, and dressing well. Brett Ball, you have a fantastic video about, you know, how to dress cool as a dude. As a general sort of rule, like, a jacket works really well in any weather, in any situation, and it's sort of like a male handbag. Like, I have all my gubbies in here. You're welcome, potential muggers. On the topic of confidence, it's really damn important, and a lot of you are groaning right now because you know deep in your heart that you are not confident. But what you do, and this is what confident people do, by the way, everyone has their demons and insecurities, but this is what confident people do. They have an idea of what confidence is in their heads and then act it out. And it works. Not only does your brain go, well, he's acting confident, so he must be confident, but it makes people attracted to you. And finally, with meeting people, if kind of like going to a club and drinking and all isn't really that appealing to you, go to YouTube gatherings. And finally, communicate, communicate, communicate. I've never really understood this, but in the interim period between going, oh, I fancy that person, and oh yes, I will go out with you, there is a really weird in-betweeny sort of phase where you're supposed to, like, display your attraction to somebody without saying, I am attracted to you. Because that's weird, apparently. But after that point of, yes, I am interested in you in a sort of romantic/sexual way, communicate, communicate, communicate. Like, especially in sexual situations, like, you are there with the #1 authority on how to get that person off. You're not expected to go in with all guns blazing and know exactly what to do in every situation. So, I hope this embarrassing talk does help somebody, and the song of the video is Here Comes a Special Boy by Freezepop. Link in the doobly-doo along with Brett's channel and his video, and just generally him being really cool. Bye!
Don't you frown. Hugs. I've got you.